Subsubers. Today I'm going to be cutting my hair. It is currently 12 a.m. But I just decided, why not just cut my hair?
Marin Sue, Marin Sue. Subscribe, Super.
Should I go up here? Just a bowl cut. No, that'd be silly. Okay.
I'm going to tell you guys a little story. So, if anyone really knows me that well, they know that I don't do well with blood, and I don't drink a lot of water. I should drink some more, but I faint a lot. I pass out quite often.
Well, good night. Just kidding. Okay.
So I'm going to share a story of the time I got heat stroke. I was pretty young. I don't know exactly how old I was. Not that young. I was around middle school aged. And my family and I, we all went to a Cubs baseball game. I don't remember when they won the World Series, but it was right after that. It was the season going into the next year of them winning the World Series. And so we went to watch them play, and we had seats on the field because you have an option between sitting on the field, a grass little hill, or
My scissors are so dull. Like I have to literally saw or like do tons of little cuts.
or sitting on the bleachers with the chairs.
Not even, but I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay, so it was a very, very hot day that day. I don't know how hot it was because I was young and I don't really remember it too much, but I do remember it was between 80 to 100 degrees, more like the 90s, I guess. Anyway, it was super hot, and where we were sitting on the hill, there was no shade whatsoever, so we were just sitting right in the heat. And I had not drinking water. I was just kind of living my life, you know? So, the game is about to begin. It was like a preseason practice game. So it wasn't official. It wasn't
Why did I think
actually
this was a good
marked.
idea? Look at the difference. But I don't want to go all the way up there.
Or it wasn't a conference game, actually. So, we all stand up for the national anthem at the very beginning,
Just go on this side.
and I start to feel really woozy, and I pass out quite often, so
I don't know what to do.
I know what it's like to pass out, or the feeling I get when I'm about to pass out. And so I lean against my mom because I knew that if I fell over, that it would probably cause a lot of people to think that something happened during the national anthem, and it was just a whole ordeal.
So weird
So I
'cause I have like layers up here.
So I leaned against my mom,
Down there, but that's the same length. I don't want to go shorter. Okay.
and I totally blacked out. I remember the beginning of the song, and then I was like, whoa, it's already the end and everybody was sitting down, and I realized I had just passed out a little bit, just blacked out a little bit. It wasn't a full fall on the ground fainting kind of situation. So I tell my mom what just happened, and she decides to go get a drink from the concessions. So we all go, and I'm still feeling super, super woozy and really, really dizzy, and it's hard to walk. And so we get into the line for the concessions, and right as we're in the front, my mom starts ordering, and everything starts spinning and going in and out of color, and just keeps on blacking out and everything. So I start to walk wobbly, I'm sure, to the grass because I was on the concrete. and seemed so far away, but it was probably not that far. But my mom was ordering, so she couldn't really do anything. So I started walking to the grass, and the next thing I know, I'm laying in the shade by a tree that was not even close to where I had fallen, and my mom had some Sprite or something, or some water, I don't really know, but she was giving me some Sprite, and there was paramedics that came on bikes, and they were all riding in. It was like this huge thing, and then they put me on a wheelchair, and I asked my mom how long I'd been out, and it was like 5 minutes or whatever, and they put me in a wheelchair and rode me all the way to first aid, and it was like a ways away. And then they checked my blood pressure and gave me some Gatorade, and then the rest of the Cubs game I spent in the car. I was just taking a nap because I felt so sick and hot, and I couldn't stand the heat anymore. And so I fainted at the Cubs game, and that is my story. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also tell me if you liked my haircut.